There's a major part of your identity that's associated with what your body can do. Whether it's playing hockey, playing football, running a mile, doing anything. And when you're 621 pounds, it's a pretty dark place. Any process always begins with the problem beginning in the first place. So when I talk about my weight loss journey, it begins there. I went to high school at Appleton East. I played football and hockey. After high school, I did 2 years at the University of Wisconsin at Oshkosh. After my second year, I was diagnosed with schizophrenia. And then that's when we began the medication regimen, trying to make sure we found the right combination. Within a few months, I was already up to 300. And between 2009 and in 2013, I went from about 375 to my peak of 621 pounds.
The mental illness was never the hardest part so much as the weight gain. Simple things, going for a walk together. It's hard to cuddle even.
It puts a strain on any of your personal relationships, and particularly a spouse.
I have known Nick since 2002. We met working at the movie theater. He was the guy that everybody wanted to be friends with and filled rooms with his personality. As the years progressed and the weight gain started, his body started to take up the room rather than his personality.
Bad food decisions, not moving at all, sitting a lot and not doing anything.
He progressed all the way until our wedding, where he's my best man, and his shoes he could not fit his feet into because of the fat that was in it, and so he had to have his shoes cut. It was during that whole process of getting fitted and stuff like that that really brought me into thinking that I need to be the one that steps in to help him. That's when I decided to have the conversation with him.
We were having a fire after everybody had left, and he looks at me and he says, "Things have to change."
I'm like, I don't have many friends, and you're a very good one, and it would be a lot easier for me to help you get in better shape than it would be for me to look for a new friend.
And he really stressed to me that there are a lot of people who want to have me around. But if I don't believe it, then all of this is for naught. And I'm gonna die a slow, unhappy, unhealthy death.
And I'm like, if you would let me, I would like to take you on a journey, and we'll make it work, and we'll get you to lose weight.
And that's when it became a weight loss instead of a weight gain journey.
We immediately set out a plan, and the first day I was like, let's walk around the block. It's 1/10 of a mile. I measured it with my car, and he had to stop 4 times with his folding chair. There's so many times in that first month of just walking around the block, it was all the mental side where he would get down on himself and realize all the mistakes that he's made and how he can't immediately, fix those, and how much work it's gonna be. And
he said, "You're gonna do this. I'm not gonna let you fail, but you need to believe that you're worth it." At the beginning, when I really needed a kick every once in a while, he was the one to give it to me. He was the one, when I didn't want to do it, he was the one saying, "Get up, we're going."
I just had to keep going with him and not let him stop. I was so proud of him.
Later, we went to the seminar to learn more about the bariatric surgery, and this was the 3rd time I had gone to the seminar. I had given up during the process 2 previous times, and 7 months later I had the surgery, and at that time I had lost 52 pounds by the time the surgery comes down, which was July 28th of 2014. Since that day now, I will have lost 265 pounds.
I remember the first time that he made it to a mile on the treadmill. As soon as he hit that, he started to talk about, when can I put those skates back on? It was like, all right, we're gonna keep setting goals and keep achieving them.
Go fall, go fall, go fall.
Through this entire weight loss journey, there was no other major goal that was ever really considered other than, I want to play hockey again. Obviously, I want to be a better husband, a better man for my wife, a better family member, a better friend. I want to be around a lot longer. But in reality, if I'm going to be dead square honest with you, I need an outlet for this passion. I enjoy watching the sport, but there's nothing nothing. Like stepping out there's nothing like it. The promise that I've made to myself through all of this is I will never take my body's ability to move for granted ever again. That's everything. I mean, obviously with the surgery, having the diet in place, but there's no way I'd have the success that I had without physical activity. That for me, that's the major part of it. Starting out was difficult, and you'll hear that whenever you talk to somebody who's lost weight. When I first started, being 600 pounds, there weren't any of the machines that I could fit on. So when I first started lifting and getting into the weightlifting, it was, okay, where can I fit my body?
We would have to go around and try machines, and there's a ab one where you put your hands up and you gotta crunch it down, and he could barely move it, and then 6 months later he could fit in it and do it at 0 pounds, and I'm sure now he's doing it at 70 pounds.
Luckily they have a really great staff of trainers here at Experience, so when I wanted just a slight amount of guidance, they were more than happy to give it to me, and they wanted to see me succeed here as much as I wanted to succeed for myself.
I remember in the gym we'd be lifting weights and we were trying to work on our bench. I think for the first time we did 35 on each side or something like that, and the smile that was on his face, that was all the rewards that anybody could ask for. Every time I see him now, it just looks better and better.
What gets you up in the morning when you don't have to get up in the morning? Whatever that is, that's your bullseye, that's your goal.
There is no point where you can't recover. If you say that you can change and you make the choices that he made, you can follow the footprints that he has left, and you can take the same journey that he has done.
Just stick with it. It's worth it. It's long, but there's actually a light at the end that we didn't have before.
People hear a lot of negative things about themselves, whether it's directly from the people that are in their lives, their friends and family, societal pressures, what you see on TV, what you see on social media. Find the good things about yourself. Find the things that inspire you about yourself. Find the things that you love most about yourself. And not only find a way to incorporate that more into your life, but tell yourself that. And look hard for them if you have to, because hey, you got to do this for yourself, because no matter matter how bad things get, the rest of the world deserves to have you in it.